Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as a new season of International IndyCar League action gets underway this afternoon for its 31st iteration. And what better place to kick things off than the infamous Pocono Speedway, where today we will run 76 laps or 190 miles to decide who kicks off season 31 in ideal fashion. As you can now see, Rodan Efting getting a little bit closer there to David Strid as he now pins the throttle, and we are going to go green flag racing for season 31 of the International IndyCar League. It's going to be David Strid that gets a fantastic start, and Matthias Strauss drops 4-5 places there, Seb.
Terrible start here, Jack. And the starting group was weird because a lot of people were kind of like misplaced and kind of like not really performing well, but well, so far so good run up for these drivers right now, no crashes.
Yeah, there always seems to be a way of coping with the amount of real estate the drivers have to work with. You tend to see everyone not necessarily in two perfect tram lines.
Whoa, oh, I ain't got time.
Whoa!
Oh, barrels! Oh, you get pound on the track, watch out! Wow, that was scary. Jensen maybe overdoing it. Which is kind of a shame because we were just like lap 4.
We're going to go back to green flag racing here at Pocono for season 31. And this is Pim van Gastel, who's looking to the inside of 3. Pim van Gastel is going to go from 5th to 3rd. Can he get 2nd? Not quite. There's a big slide there. I think that was Callum Ford who's going to actually lose out to Jeremy Miguel there behind him in the 981 machine. Seb, it all seems to be kicking off.
Yeah, they nearly had a crash here there, and Socia takes the lead here.
Missing nose cone. Oh, and they get turned to the left. That's going to be Dan Ench with the meatball.
And that's going to be a caution. Yeah, with Dan Ench, he was super slow.
So he's taken a hit there into turn number 1. You're right on board here. Rear view mirror, you'll be able to see this absolutely perfectly, and we're going to go into turn 1. There's the contact, and then he's slow all the way through turn number 1, and then I think we can't really be dissecting this one a little bit too much because we don't have all of the camera angles that the stewards will, and it looks like we're going to get back to green flag racing as bodywork flies before the green flag drops there in the mid-pack. It's going to be Mike West that leads us back to green flag racing. Christensen's being hung out to dry here though, Seb, but he dives to the inside, and will he be able to wash up in front of Van Gastel to cut that one off? No, it's not going to happen, and watch out, here comes Polak in the 42. Hello and goodbye, side by side. Is that Ryan Bowles there getting involved again as well? Yes, it is, the 25, once again, no newcomer to the International IndyCar Series, as he now tucks up behind Van Gastel, and I think that these two are going to stay in line for the moment. And who's this coming down pit road?
That's Mike West. Oh, Kitty Pollock, that's a meatball for Kitty Pollock actually, and a black flag, Manuel Gomez Esteban.
Into pit road, we'll ride on board, and yeah, that's way too quick into pit road. You can see there.
Let's see. What on earth was that?
Maybe not.
That's probably a screen freeze for her.
If you could do any of that, as there's a bit of contact with the wall. Who was that? I wanted to say that was
Matthias Strauss, because you got like some guys that are as he smokes, they're behind.
And Pascal, finding his way into the wall a little bit, and as the pack tries to find its way around, he's obviously decided, okay, we need to make the route to pit road, and you can see Christensen trying to find his way on the inside. And that just causes a little bit of a chokehold on the rest of the packs. I didn't see any meatball or anything, but my word, that was close then.
Yeah, he had a meatball coming into the pit.
We look at the lead, it's going to be Lowe and Strauss swapping once again. Strauss is going to take the lead into turn number 1. I don't really think the swap drafting is going to do an awful lot here, boys. You've got the entire field tucked up within about 2/10 of you. We are on board with Miguel, courtesy of some fantastic onboard cameras by Julian Altena, and he's going as there's contact.
And that's a caution. No caution.
No caution. We stay green. But Matthias Strauss, my word, he was close to having a massive accident.
Black flag for Dan Ench. Matthias Strauss is a meatball.
So he comes. So this is off of turn number 3, and he just gets drilled. My word.
Gets drilled. Oh, that's brutal.
Van Gastel loses out. He's going to be back in 8th position. Efting's going to rejoin right into the thick of it. He's going to have no warm-up. He's going to be right on the back of Saucier, Bowles and Fiolas as they now battle over the 3rd place, the last place on the podium so far, 51 of 76. We're coming towards the closing stages of this race, Seb, and you can start to feel the tension building. It's been a long while since I've seen Saucier in a IndyCar race that I've covered, but he hits the front now on lap 56 in the Nissan Nismo livery machine. He's going to be challenged by the Valvoline 981, followed closely.
He's usually in the good strategies and stuff, but can he make it to the, can he pull up a good win? Oh, boom! And there goes airborne.
My word, and he slides back across the track. I think he tags Pim van Gastel as well. As Pim's backwards. That's David Strid who's backwards. Sorry, Christensen made it through the 44 Nation machine. Was that Pascal Fiolas that was sideways?
I think it was out of turn 1. Oh. And he comes back on the inside. That's a bad look. Wow, and that's his son going airborne, by the way. Brian was in third place. He was fighting for even the win. Got screwed out because
you can say as much as you like, and you can try and give Pascal the benefit of the doubt, but when there's not really a lot you can say to defend that. I mean, he's gone from the outside to the inside. I'm doing too much of the analysis. There's so much action going on the main screen, but we get a replay of this, and whoa!
Boom!
That's a hip and shoulder check and a half if I've ever seen one. That was a little bit of spatial awareness lacked there by Jason Lowe, I think, a little bit rejoining right into the side pod. Ryan Bowles will choose when to pull the pin. He does now. We go green with 16 laps to go here at Pocono Speedway. Eftink is obviously on the hybrid, I believe. He's going to be pressing the button there. He's going to be down into turn number 1, and he's going to get past both of them. So Ryan Bowles trying to be a little bit hesitant in getting past the lap car of Miguel. Speaking of bad runs, look at that from Ryan Bowles. He's made a really hash up of that first corner. He's lost the place to Christensen. So it's going to be an Altena Autosport 1-2 with 5 to go. And he's going to actually lose the drive. And here comes Matthias Strauss on the 22.
Heitzman goes defensive
to the inside, but we're 3 wide for the lead, Seb. This is the top 3 you can see on your screen. We are fighting here for the overall win. This is Ryan Bowles to the outside, and Heitzman, there's contact. Heitzman goes around. Is that going to be a caution?
Yeah, that is a caution. Race over.
I said earlier on, Heitzman looks more and more aggressive, and he's really going to be starting to push the boundaries and just getting up into that dirty air.
Yeah, dirty he goes around. I mean, that's Strauss went airborne through there.
Yeah, Strauss with nowhere to go, unfortunately. He got completely boxed in and manages to keep it.
And he got out of that, so he's still in 5th.
That's almost as perfect as you can get, isn't it? Making the move, and then the caution comes out literally the very next corner. And one man that has stayed in the top half of the table and will lead the table going into round 2 is going to be Mr. 44 Nation. John Christensen crosses the line. It's going to be a win, number 1 for season 31. John Christensen takes the win here at Pocono Speedway for the 190-mile race for round number 1 of season 31. Sees John Christensen in his 44 Nation Chevy take the win away from his teammate Rodan Eftink, literally in the dying moments of what we had left of green flag running. Ryan Bowles comes home to complete the top 3 with Jason Lowe in 4th. Matthias Strauss, after taking flight on the back straight, manages to nurse his 28 machine for Team Watson Racing in 5th place.